Hey everyone, good day. I'm Mikey Andrea Villanueva, and today I want to talk about something that I think we all need to focus on a little more: managing and caring for ourselves. As a student, life can get pretty overwhelming between classes, assignments, and social life. It's easy to forget about self care, but trust me, taking care of ourselves is just as important as acing that next exam. So today, I'm going to share how I manage and care for myself in different areas. First, let's talk about our physical self. As a student, we often find ourselves staying up late, studying or rushing to classes, and that's when our health can take a backseat. Personally, I try to set a routine where I get at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep. It's tempting to pull all-nighters, but I've learned that being well rested actually helps me focus and retain more information. I also try to get some exercise in, whether it's a short workout at the gym or a walk between classes. It helps me clear my mind and stay energized for the rest of the day. Eating healthy is also a big part of my physical self-care. I make sure I have meals that fuel me for the day, like fruits and more. Next, let's talk about the sexual self. This one might not always be at the top of our minds, but it's an important part of self-care too. As a students, we're often juggling a lot, and sometimes relationships or personal boundaries can get complicated. For me, it's about understanding and respecting my own boundaries and communicating openly with others. Whether it's a casual relationship or something more serious, it's important to make sure we're taking care of our emotional and physical health. I think it's crucial to prioritize safe sex practices and always make time to check in with how I'm feeling, both physically and emotionally. Now let's talk about the economic self. As a student, managing finances can be a bit tricky, especially when you're not fully responsible for all of your expenses. For me, my parents provide most of my financial support, things like tuition, books, and other living expenses. I'm really grateful for that, but it also means I need to be mindful of how I use the money they give me. I try to be conscious of my spending and make sure I'm not wasting money on things I don't need. For example, I've started looking for student discounts when I shop or get food, and I try to avoid impulse purchases while I don't have to worry about paying for everything myself just yet. I know that managing money wisely now is important, especially as I get older and more financially independent. Moving on to the spiritual self. Now, I'm not saying you have to follow any particular religion, but I think it's important to have something that grounds you. For me, it's all about making time for moments of reflection, whether it's through journaling or meditation. I've found that just taking 10 minutes to sit quietly and think about my day helps me stay centered. I also find a sense of peace by spending time outdoors, whether it's walking around campus or just sitting in a park. It's a great way to disconnect from all the stress of assignments and deadlines. When it comes to politics self, the upcoming election is a strong reminder of how important it is for us as a students to stay informed and involved. Sometimes, it's easy to feel like politics is distant or doesn't affect us directly, but voting, whether in national elections or even campus elections, is a real way we can make our voices heard. Beyond voting, we can advocate for causes we care about, stay updated on issues that impact our communities, and even join discussions or attend events that promote awareness. Even small actions like participating in a campus forum or supporting a local cause help us stay connected and empowered as part of society. Now, being a student means we spend a lot of time online, whether it's for studying, social media, or just keeping up with the latest trends. Managing our digital self is really important, even if it's not always easy. Honestly, like most people, I usually check my phone as soon as I wake up. But I've learned that what really matters is being mindful about how I use it throughout the day. I try to balance my screen time by setting limits when I need to focus, like during study sessions, and by being intentional about what I follow online. It's easy to get caught up in comparison or negativity, so I make an effort to follow accounts that inspire, educate, or make me feel good, taking short breaks from my phone every now and then. Lastly, is the psychological self. We often put a lot of pressure on ourselves to do well, but mental health is so important. I've learned to recognize when I'm feeling stressed or overwhelmed, and I try to take breaks when I need them. Therapy and talking to friends have really helped me navigate tough times. I also find journaling to be a huge help. It's my way of clearing my mind and reflecting. It's easy to get caught up in assignments and responsibilities, but taking care of my mental well being is a priority. I remind myself that it's okay to not be perfect. We're all doing the best we can, and that's enough.